Okay, welcome back. Today I'll be doing a Wet n Wild one brand tutorial. Of course that means everything on my face is from Wet n Wild, and I really do mean everything. I've had a few struggles because I did say everything. That's okay, I overcame it, that's what matters. So yes, Wet n Wild is a cruelty-free drugstore company. Some of their products are vegan and some of them are not. I tried to use all Wet n Wild brushes. I think I succeeded. No, I didn't. I had to do something. You'll see. I used one brush that wasn't Wet n Wild, but that's okay. I'll link my review on the holiday brush set that I used up on the eye over here and in the description box below. All the products I used on my face will also be in the description box below, as well as my Instagram handle, so check it out if you want to support me. But yeah, I used a mix of the holiday brushes and also their regular white handled brushes, so you can get a feel of the variety of brushes that they offer. This is the finished look, basically, of what I came up with. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to see how I came to this conclusion here using only one brand's products, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I even have a Wet n Wild lip balm. This is the Pout and Kiss in just like the clear, so I'm just gonna put this on so that it can sit while I do the rest of my face. This is a product I've never tried before. This is the Wet n Wild Long Lasting Photo Focus Eyeshadow Primer. It has a cute name, Only a Matter of Prime. Yeah. Only a Matter of Prime. Okay, it just feels like my NYX one or my Milani one. Literally the exact same. So now I'm gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Single Shadow in Brulee. Well, this is the just Wet n Wild crease brush. I'm just gonna set that primer. This is the Au Naturel palette in Nude Awakening. It's got some pretty shades. I'm gonna start with this kind of cooler tone brown right here. It's a nice matte shade. So I'm gonna go in with that same crease brush right into the crease. Oh, these are very powdery, and there's not a ton of pigment. It is showing up, but it's not amazing. It's blending nicely, at least. So I just swatched the two darkest matte shades here, which is this and this. And this is almost like it has like a green undertone, and I have a feeling that if I put this and then I try to deepen it with this, it's going to end up looking muddy. So I'm not gonna do that. I know you're all expecting me to go with this red, but I'm actually gonna go with this brown with this weird khaki green undertone to it on the Wet n Wild kind of pinched crease blending brush. Yeah, not a lot of pigment to this. I am using very light pressure here. I'm not going in harshly. I'm gonna go in with a bit more and try to fix up that patchiness we have going on. It's like sticking to that one area that I first placed it, and it is like not blending. Okay, I'm really trying to build up this shadow, but it's just not, this is as good as I'm getting it. Like, it's not exceeding past this point, so I'm kind of at a loss of what to do. Okay, well, I'm gonna go in with the fluffy blending brush from their newest collection and just pick up some of that first transition shade on this brush and just really feather out the edges. I'm only going to use this palette because I already told you guys that I love the Comfort Zone palette, so I don't even need to talk about it. It is an amazing palette, better than this, but it is all shimmer and I needed some matte shades. And I wanted to try one of these bigger eyeshadow palettes. So I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, just cause why not? It's the most appealing to me. Ooh, okay. That was actually pretty smooth. I'm just gonna apply it with my finger. So I'm just gonna apply that to the lid. Ooh, that's actually nice. Oh, okay, I take that back. it's pretty, but it's not adhering. I'm gonna apply a glitter glue just because I already know what's up with this, so I have a feeling it'll work much better with a glitter glue. I'm gonna apply it right on top. Yeah, so definitely use a glitter glue with these. This is not a non-glitter glue setting spray type of palette. Oh yeah, that's much better. Okay, well, that is all I'm gonna do for the eyes. I'm just gonna zoom out so I can do the face now. So I have the Photo Focus Face Primer. This claims to refine pores, fill fine lines, brighten complexion, and even skin tone. That is pure lotion consistency. Oh, it has a weird smell. It's kind of like that raw ingredient smell. Do you know what I mean? That's what it smells like. Okay, well, that was a very mattifying lotion consistency type of primer. I don't notice a difference in my pores, but the true test is after foundation. That really like mattified my skin. My skin feels very smooth now. Okay, so of course I'll be going in with the Photo Focus foundation in soft beige. And if you don't know, this foundation has a spatula. And if you want to see some other drugstore faves, I will link the video I just did with my drugstore faves right here in the eye. I'm just gonna go in with the foundation brush. This primer and foundation combo is very, very matte, and it's emphasizing all of the dry patches I have on my skin right now, but that's okay. We'll go over that with setting spray and hopefully it will calm down a bit. Because usually this foundation is kind of a satin finish, and right now it is completely matte. So you can see that that gave me like a nice comfortable medium coverage, leaning towards full. But now I'm gonna go in with the Photo Focus concealer in light medium beige. I'm gonna go ahead and spot conceal some areas too while I'm here. And also, in the interest of keeping all of this Wet n Wild, I'm going to use this flat concealer brush from the holiday brush collection to just blend out this concealer. Okay, I'm gonna switch to a sponge for this just because I need a little bit more moisture in my under eye and my forehead and my nose. Of course, every single product I use will be linked down below, so check it out if you want to see the links to what I'm using. So I've never tried this. I'm kind of new to the contour stick game, but this is the Mega Glow Contour Makeup Stick, and the shade is Oaks on You. I just want to try it out. You know, if this doesn't work out, I'm not gonna blame the product. It's probably gonna be me, but I'm just gonna wing it. I'm gonna blend this out before I do the other side. I just have a feeling it's not too creamy, but it's not too dry. It still glides on the skin. That looks orange. My face is oxidized, by the way. It does not match my neck anymore. I think this primer is causing it to oxidize more because I recently used this and it did not oxidize this much. I was gonna try and use this. Actually, I'm gonna try and use this on this side. Just for comparison's sake. That like keeps it so much sharper. This side is much sharper, but just to even it out, I'm just gonna sponge over this. I look pretty chiseled, I'm not even gonna lie. It doesn't look that orange on camera, but like in person it's a little orange. It's a little bronzy. It's not much of a contour. This is one of my favorite powders in all of existence. The Photo Focus powder, neutral buff. I'm just gonna set the under eye with their setting brush. My skin has never looked so dry. That combination, oof, I don't know. That primer and this foundation. I like to put more of a hydrating primer under this, and this is a bit much. So I'm gonna go in with the big fluffy face brush into the powder, and I'm just going to lightly set the rest of my face. That is uber ultra matte. It is mostly textured like right here and my chin. I'm gonna do my brows, and Wet n Wild, you need to come out with some brow products, because this is the only thing I could really get is this kohl eyeliner in Simma Brown Now. They don't have a spoolie, so I'm just going to, look, I don't have their spoolie at least. I'm just gonna use this spoolie to help brush and blend out this brow product. Zoom you in for my doom. Okay, well, I'm gonna, oh Lord. Oh, that's dark. Okay. It has a nice point, at least. It's not too red. It's very cool. Oh shoot. Didn't want it, but that's what I'll be getting today. I'll go over this with some of the powders from the eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna take this angled brow brush. Okay, I'm gonna go in with that light transition shade we used before. I'm going to try and save this on this like flat concealer brush from Wet n Wild, and I'm just gonna try and clean this up. Those are dark, but decent. They're still decent. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go back in with the transition shade we first used on the same fluffy crease brush. Tap off the excess. I'm gonna finish up the lower lashes right now. God. I'm just gonna run my brush underneath. Going back in with that same pinched blending brush. Just gonna focus that on the outer corner. I'm gonna pop some glitter glue on the inner corner and then take the first shimmer shade in the palette, this one right here, and apply that to my inner corner and hope for the best. This is not as pretty as the shades in the comfort zone, but it'll do for now. Time for eyeliner. I'm actually quite excited about this. This is the Get the Skinny Laser Precision eyeliner in black. Okay, let's see what the tip is like. Ooh, that's really fine. Okay, this is gonna be a struggle and a half to do on camera, but ooh, that's black. Oh, that is so skinny. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I dig that. Oh wow. That was really nice. It's not matte, but it's not overly shiny. It's kind of in the middle. And I just got the finest point. Okay, well, I'm gonna curl my eyelashes. And I'm gonna be applying the Max Volume Plus Waterproof Mascara. This was the most interesting one to me. Okay, there's a lot of separation with this. This doesn't clump at all. Like, at all. But it's not doing much. There doesn't seem to be like enough product on the brush. The wand is completely like dry. So did I get it dried out too? Like, I've heard this palette is supposed to be really good. This is the Mega Glow Contouring Palette in Dulce de Leche. And I'm gonna go in with their angled contour brush with the, obviously the contour side. Oh. It's a little powdery, but we shall see. On the face. Holy cow. Okay, too much. I'm gonna try and take a bit of the lighter side on this setting brush again just to brighten up my face. That really quite brightening. Swatch both of these shades for you guys. So, wow. I'm gonna be going in with the Color Icon blush in Mellow Wine, using this angled brush just to pick up some color and apply it to my cheeks. So I'm gonna go in with their Photo Focus setting spray, just so my highlight will pop and I can kind of melt this product into my skin. My skin is looking a little dry. Oh yeah, that looks a kabillion times better now. Oh my god. So I'm gonna go in with my Mega Glow highlighting powder in Precious Petals on the tapered highlighting brush, and I'm just going to apply some highlighter. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take a little bit of this and then just like pop this in the inner corner. Oh wow, that is a million times better of a shade. I don't have a lip liner for this shade, so I'm just gonna have to wing it. I do not have a Wet n Wild lip liner, but this is the Liquid Catsuit in Video Vixen. So the lesson of the day is buy a lip liner. It helps a lot. I went like 50 feet out of my lip line just trying to get that line straight. And I feel weird. I feel like I have lipstick on my skin. And I do. Okay, so this is the final look. It was looking a little rough around the edges, but now it's kind of come together. It looks beautiful. My skin looks beautiful. The vast majority of products that I have on my face, I'm actually quite happy with. So I'm just gonna run through some of the products that I think I need to give an opinion on right now. So yeah, obviously the first thing, this eyeshadow palette, I say don't even bother with this. There are other palettes at the drugstore that are so much better. I can name quite a few right now. For example, the e.l.f. Matte for Matte is, you know, 10 shades, 10 completely matte shades that are much better quality than these ones. They're just so powdery and they dust away, and you know, they're just very subpar, not pigmented, they're patchy. It's nothing, you know, to write home about. The next majorly disappointing product I would say is the mascara. I can faintly see the pink bristles. I should not be able to see them because they should be covered in product. This was pretty disappointing. I like the brush. It gives me a lot of separation, it gives me a lot of length. There's just not enough product to give me volume. Listen, I made this work, okay? I made it work as best as I could. It came out pretty nice. This is not a brow I would wear every day. This is not even a brow product, but I literally could not find. And this is actually quite a nice liner, I'm not even gonna lie. It is nice and creamy and is very pigmented and is vastly different from what the liners used to be. So it's actually quite a good liner, especially for smudging. Why? This was straight orange on my face. It doesn't look orange on camera. I guess this would be like bronze, but it's very, very warm tone. This is the lightest shade. Oaks on You. Yeah, this is the lightest shade. Let's see if I can show you. Look at that, straight up orange. Or like a orange with a brown tint. It blends really nicely, actually, as you can see. It blends nicely while still keeping the color intact. I don't mind the formula of this, I just wish they had a cooler toned one. It's just color for me, but I do actually quite like the formula. It wasn't difficult for me as kind of a cream contour beginner. The face primer, I'm just gonna have to try out more. It's very, very mattifying, like pretty damn mattifying on my skin. So I think with more dewy foundations, I think this will work beautifully. But paired with the Photo Focus, which is already kind of like a satin matte kind of finish, it was way too drying on my oily skin. And my texture, it just emphasized every single piece of dry patch skin texture that I had on my face. So these two, unless you have very smooth, non-textured skin, I don't think these pair well together on my face. If you watched my drugstore favorites videos, you already know I love this foundation. Not with this primer, but with a more hydrating, dewier primer. This works really nice. Obviously, you know I love this concealer. You saw how well it spot concealed as well underneath my eyes. And of course, this powder as well. My favorite. I love this. It makes everything look amazing. It didn't look amazing on top of that primer foundation combo, but on other foundations it looks great. Of course, I don't want to drag on too much. I already love these two, this blush and this highlighter, both amazing. Oh, this eyeliner shocked me probably the most. I did not expect this to be so finely tipped and so black and opaque. It doesn't dry down completely matte, but I'm okay with that. It still looks really amazing and nice and sharp. I just hope that this will last throughout the day because I do have very watery eyes and I need like a waterproof eyeliner pen if I want to last. I actually really like this lip balm. I've had it for a little bit and it's a really good lip balm for prepping your lips for lipstick. This is also one of the products that really caught my attention. I quite enjoy this. This is very pigmented and this is super brightening. See, if this stick came in this shade, I would be so happy. That is perfect. The perfect depth, the perfect tone. This blended really nicely. It didn't look patchy. I did put on a lot, as you saw, and I was able to blend all of that away. I already talked about these in my drugstore favorites, but these are my favorite liquid lipstick formula. These are amazing. I love this. This color is a little bit streaky in my opinion, but layering this liquid lipstick does not make my lips shrivel into a butthole, so I enjoy even the dark colors in this line. This is what saved the day, okay? This product single-handedly saved the day. This is the Photo Focus Setting Spray. They even have a cute name. It's in Seal the Deal. Adorable. It has a really good spray. Very strong smell, okay? This kind of burns my eyes. It's a lot at once. Yep. Like pure perfume in a bottle. So if they made this unscented or less of a scent, I will be so much happier. This is a great product. It adds a natural kind of satin dewy-ish finish, like a skin-like texture to your makeup, which is what saved the day with that dry looking foundation. Yeah, so that's it. I just went through everything that is on my face pretty much. You know what the funny thing is? My boyfriend came in here and he was like, "Oh, are you done with your makeup? Because I didn't even notice you had eyeshadow on." That's how lackluster that palette is. That's sad. But that wraps up my one brand tutorial for Wet n Wild. I hope you enjoyed this video. The links to all these products will be down below. The link to my Instagram will also be down below, so check it out if you want to support me. Please subscribe, like, and comment on this video. And let me know, are you gonna buy any of these products that I demonstrated for you today? And thanks for watching. Bye.